Hmm. How did we do? Patterson just barely didn't win MVP. And I did not win. Oh man, I wasn't even a top 10 Coach of the Year candidate. That's wild. Tim fucking Stevens. Fuck Tim Stevens, dude. 4 Super Bowls for me, man. 4. Alright, let's finally deal with the wreckage of what we did. The Giants beat the Jets and won. Coach of the Year as well. Good for the Giants, dude. Good for Mike. Hey, Link, not on the sandals. Alright, so you want me to stop the stream? I'll just leave. Gotcha. Alright. This just is the team. Wow. This just is the team we get this year. We're just gonna be weaker in every conceivable way. I'm gonna need to throw a lot of good passes. And I can't rely on my kicker. In my head canon, I think it's like, he's just not. This is a few years after everything happened, this is a few years, and he's been asked to come back. Ralph went off and had a kid and got married, lived happily ever after. And they finally brought him in to do some consulting work, and he was like, "Dear God, this is an absolute mess. You guys have completely messed this thing up. This is going to be hard to recover from. I'm going to do my best because we have to get through this season because we are negative 45 in the hole from a salary cap perspective. Like, it cannot get worse than it is right now." We still have an amazing offense. We really do. We still have an amazing offense. We have a very solid defense with some major weaknesses by the Sam and the slot safety. We're gonna go back to a base 3-4. It's time to just air raid, dude. We do still have Miller, who had a great season. Man, ever since coming over from the Chargers, dude, what a revelation. What a revelation. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Huge. He's only ever averaged 7 touchdowns in a year. I don't know how Patterson didn't win, dude. Yeah, man, in a few games, he played pretty darn good. He played pretty good for us. Gave us some hope. Didn't play a single game in 34. And then we threw him onto the practice squad. Man, everybody was like, "What? Like, what are you doing?" And then we brought him out in 38. And, we just went out and broke the all time record for most touchdowns in a single season and passing yards by a quarterback, and was just the greatest quarterback of all time. Then threw another 5,044 touchdown. How did he not win MVP? That's crazy. 38 MVP and best quarterback, and he's a Pro Bowler. Man, Patterson effect, dude. The Patterson effect. Then there's the greatest wide receiver in the league right now. Everybody knows that. He was a Raider. He was a Raider, and they just did not throw him the ball very often. And we picked him up, and immediately he's just been so freaking good, dude. So good. 1, 2, every season, 1,000-yard receiver. Every season is crazy. 4-time Pro Bowler. Oh my God, he's a league leader in receptions twice. What about Ballard? Oh my God, Doug Ballard is old. He's so old, and he's 11 years, 2 years for Baltimore before we traded for him. And he immediately came in and had an amazing season, best season of his career up to that point. And he's just gotten better and better and better. He's like a three-time 1,000-yard player. He in 38, he had 21 touchdowns. Dear God, he had 21 touchdowns. It's crazy. Buchanan's finally here. He's finally arrived. 38 was his best season, without question. He's getting better and better and better. Man, this is going to be our first season without Clinton, dude. No Clinton in the Mike's position. No Clinton in the Mike position is crazy. We do have Watson. He's like our replacement. We still got Ware and Carroll, DeMarco. We got the Ware boys. It sucks to lose our slot safety like that. Really sucks, but it's what had to happen. We get to keep Kaplan. Okay. I haven't played a game in so long. We got a bit of a window here. Ralph Tubbins returning. I cannot believe we're watching the return of Ralph Tubbins.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Miami Dolphins. On the visitors' sideline, there you see the head coach of the Cardinals. Across the way, the head coach of the Dolphins. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Come on, Patterson. I'm back now. Just give me a nice levels, dude.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Why don't we just hit like a nice, hang a nice wide tail on their head.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Oh, he caught it! Porter, you're the greatest wide receiver of all
They're going to
time.
mark him inside the 10-yard line.
I've had some amazing wide receivers in the
Now they've got it first and goal.
Porter has got to be high on
He'll
that
look to
list.
throw.
Yes! Hyde!
Hyde!
I don't know who this Hyde character
Arizona.
is. He's new on the team, but he is about to have a great season.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Hyde is about
It's
to
really
become
twofold, Mike. Right?
Nation
First and
tight
foremost,
end.
we see so many of these tight ends around
That
the
was
league,
not
and
an
now it's
easy
gotten to the
catch
point where
that I
one-
threw that to him at. That was not an easy catch. Oh, and are we going to actually have like a good defense too? Remember, Kyle, we never stop playing. We never stop playing.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete.
Dude,
And
Hyde!
he's going to be out
Hyde's
of
having
bounds,
a day.
just
Have a
shy
day,
of
dude.
midfield.
Half a day.
Here's first and 10. Back to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to be taken.
Everybody said that the Cardinals were going to be terrible. They finally were able to convince Tubbins to come back.
On second and 10, they'll try to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen
Want a slot
really
too,
come
Buck?
out
I kinda
on
like it,
fire
actually.
throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he
Run it
wanted
back.
to. Not really sure.
Run it
if
back
there was
opposite
much
side.
there
Hyde, I
anyway.
want you running in.
We do know it'll be third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got it at the 3. To the goal
Hyde!
line.
Hyde!
Cardinals.
Again!
What a start to the year. His second
Desmond
touchdown
Hyde.
in this opening half.
Are you about to be my new favorite target? To really give Hyde, I'm about to give you a huge opportunity, dude.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard
Have
line.
a freaking day, Hyde.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Okay, break. Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air now on first and 10. His throw left side is complete.
Oh, Porter for
and he'll be out of bounds
play.
all the way down
Huge
at
play.
the 10.
Which makes me want to give Porter.
It is a big gain for Arizona. 38 yards.
Ready?
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Go! Cougar 19. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That is caught.
Whew, Alfonso
He's
Miller.
in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense.
I love a good smash hammer. I love that right now.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it.
Hide! Hide again! What?
Touchdown, Cardinals. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His from the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I thought he got
But no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And that is not going to work. It is in. Oh, it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.
Well, I gotta say, that was a pretty good game. 6 touchdowns in the game. And I went for it on 4th because I was low-key. I wanted to get 7. That is gotta make everybody in Arizona so excited. Nell, are you still playing? Okay.
The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Plenty to get to here. We begin in South Florida. The Dolphins at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. He was on target all throughout the day. This one of 6 touchdown passes on the afternoon. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the LA Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long.
Roberts
this
is
one of
still
his
so
2
good.
touchdown catches.
Oh man,
The
fact that
Rams come away
have
with the
never
victory
won a
on the road
Super Bowl
in
with
the
Donnell
season
Roberts
opener.
is going to go down in history.
Last but not
as
least,
just
let's go to
one of the
Baltimore.
greatest
The
wastes
Ravens
of talent
taking on the
in
Eagles.
the history of the league.
And this is the visitors' running back. Spots an opening,
Meanwhile, Damon
capitalizes
Allen
on it,
won,
15 yards
3.
for the touchdown.
I have
The Eagles
4
move
trying
to
win
1-0. They get the
5th
victory in the season
championship.
opener.
5 is crazy. 5 would be like, come on, am I not the greatest coach of all time yet? I'm doing this all with the Cardinals too. I mean, I got to be better than Belichick, so I'd have to get 7. That's not gonna happen. But dude, just to win another one would be crazy. Weekly awards. Patterson won best offensive player. Oh, and then one of the great players who we might even retire the number of. Brandon Clinton with 10 tackles and an interception. He signed with the Cowboys. We could not retain Clinton. It sucks to watch him be amazing with other people, but I understand. Oh. Colon. Dude, Hyde is incredible right now. Incredible. Love Desmond Hyde. How long do I have this man? Just this year at 680,000. Man, I'm going to try my best to re-sign Desmond Hyde. Desmond Hyde's about to have the best year of his career. What is the best year of Desmond Hyde's career up to this point? Okay, he was an Eagle, and he had 1 touchdown. He played, the most he's ever had is 20 receptions in a season. The most yards he's ever had is 180. In 1 game with the Arizona Cardinals, he has 3 touchdowns and 142 yards. 142. This man's about to have the greatest season of his life. He is going to be like, you're obviously going to pay me a ton of money, right? It's like, well, I don't know about all that. Welcome to the best wide receiver core in the league. You got Porter, you got Ballard, you got Hyde. I can throw it to Farrell. I could throw it to James. I could throw it to Kenny. I could even throw it to Mills. Like, I'm not in love with a lot of those last few options, but they're all high 70s, except for McKinney, who's still 74. Like, dude, best offense in the league. In the league. And Cordano is going to be very serviceable as a blocking fullback. Otten is a future star. Coleman is a future star. Dude. Buchanan is about to finally have the season he's meant to have. Finally. They allowed 1 sack all game as a unit. I mean, that's a solid unit, dude. Between Wise, Felez, Otten, Coleman, and Buchanan. That's a really... Dude, this offense is insane. The defense has some large holes. We have no slot safety, which is really going to burn us in the playoffs. Although Starin hopefully ends up having like a really good year. Watson has already proven to be serviceable in the Mike replacement role. Not my first choice by any means, but serviceable for sure. DeMarco still here from the 3-peat. Ware is here from the 2-peat, and Ware from the 3-peat's here. Briggs was there for the 3-peat, and he's now the #1 cornerback. And 83 is not the most amazing stat, but it's like, hey, he's here. He's here, all right. Colin is proven to be pretty good on the defensive tackle. Kaplan's here from the 3-peat. So it's like we got a lot of guys returning. We got Mevis is back, which is cool because he was a Cardinal long time ago. Mevis was a Cardinal for 4 years with us, and wow. So we won a Super Bowl with him, right? We won a Super Bowl together with Mevis, and right at the tail end of his career, he's come back to play with us after Baltimore. So. Really, he's been on a new team every single year. Finally back to the only team that ever kept him around for a long time. Wow, so he's been to Baltimore twice. That's it. Us 5 times now and Baltimore twice. That's it for Harrison. We got Watkins now punting. Not bad. I love it. We have a squad. Like, we have an actual team. I was really scared, like, losing the slot safety. Honestly, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Our defense performed better after all the losses. Carroll's finally stepping up, and I traded all those assets for Carroll. He's now like one of our best defenders, if not our best. So like, yeah, topsy-turvy opening weekend. It's not 2 weeks. We still haven't played in Arizona. You know the fans are just chomping at the bit after Patterson dropped another 6-touchdown game. They're all like, we have the best quarterback in the league. Everybody knows it. We have the best coach. We have the best quarterback. We have the best wide receivers. We have an amazing tight end. I'm going to try to prove that Hyde's the best tight end.
Winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams.
Wow, and an amazing 3-and-out to start. Love that. Love that. Okay. Yeah, I could do a cross stick. That Porter, it's Farrell's going to run high. Hyde's going across. Ballard's going high across. Porter's just right at the line.
Here's 2nd and 8. And as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw. Patterson.
Oh, big sack.
The Jets get in there for the...
And our defense shows up huge again. Wow. I think we have to beat them on like a levels play just because they sacked us last time. So like we have to go right back at them with levels.
Throwing to start the drive. Patterson.
And it works. And it works gloriously.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside.
You sacked me on levels.
The catch and run.
Take that 30 yards on your face.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there.
Now I'm going to throw a drive at you.
Of a 3-and-out the first time you have
yeah,
the
I'm basically just going to do like a cross field
level.
levels.
That happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
Oh, the ball comes out on the
man, that was close to another big play or another sack.
Either following the win in week 1, and this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the
we are going to win 2 straight on the road.
They gave them 2 road games right out of the gate, but the thinking on the team has to be, imagine if we win these 2 games. What a setup for the rest of the season for us.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Porter. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the first down at around the 22. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3.
Whew. Come on, towards the end of the second, let's pull away. Let's pull away. Yes, I love a bench call. I love the bench call.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he rifles one.
Has interference? No.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to
Call
go
the same
somewhere
play
else with
again.
the
This is going to be a stubborn.
I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Wow, I'm calling a 4th down play towards the end of the second.
That
This is
hasn't
so risky.
dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And it worked. And it worked. And it
And
worked.
he is tackled.
Wow. What a risky play. We slam it home.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd and 9 now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down to pressure.
Got ready. Got ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
On the 6. Come on. 6. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Patterson. That is caught. And that's going to be
Ballard with
first
an
down as the
absolutely
tackle made at the
game-saving
Jets'
throw right there.
24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Come on, Alfonso.
1st down, Arizona.
Let's go.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Ready.
Off the bootleg, Patterson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for a fourth quarter lead. And this one
we have
is
the lead.
through. And they take the lead here by 2.
It's tenuous.
12-10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had a lot of chances but not much success, converting only 3 times. This will be 3rd and 19. Complete here, it's high. And they'll get him down. Inside handoff now, Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Jets 39.
Now a handoff up the middle. Palmer. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw. Patterson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. Patterson. He finds his man, complete. It's Ballard. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a toss running left. This is Miller. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
26-yard attempt.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. From the gun on 3rd down, Patterson. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
That's going to win us the game.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Oh, 15-10. Dude, these Jets played us hard. These are the team that lost in the Super Bowl last year to the Giants. They played us hard in game 2. Man, that 15-10 win. Whew. They played us hard.
Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll.
We're 2-0. We're 2-0. We haven't lost yet. That was nowhere near the slaughtering that we did to the Dolphins. That wasn't even close. Mitch Coleman. Welcome to the team, Mitch Coleman. We need pass protection, Mitch. Man, what a slog. What a slog of a game. Tough. Tough game to win. Tough. Give me that recap.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hanson, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We start at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
Man, everybody was hoping I would retire. There were
this
so
is
many
the
rumors
visiting
I was going to
team's
retire.
kicker.
And we weren't
From
going to be
there,
very
we go
good.
to
Our
SoFi
defense
Stadium
apparently
in
wasn't going to
Inglewood,
be very
California.
good.
Let's
Apparently
check in
our
on the
defense is
Chargers as they
even
host
better
the Houston Texans.
now that we've lost all of these assets.
And it's the Charger
Make
quarterback.
that make sense.
A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score.
Oh, Damon, you
The
lost.
Chargers are
Damon
off to a good start, 2-0
Aren't you
on
glad
the
you're
young
paying Damon
season.
$60 million a year, Texan? Can we win 3 in a row? I'd love to go undefeated. I've still never had an undefeated season. Nobody has since the Dolphins did it in the 70s. Be absolutely legendary. It's the kind of thing Ralph Tubbins would do the year after everybody said he was going to retire. He was saying he was thinking about retirement. Wasn't feeling it. Long off season. Missed part of training camp. Like, Ralph was really not going to come back. It took the ownership group to convince him to do this. But he's come back. He's come back. There's conversations to be had if he maybe wins another Super Bowl with the ownership group because he's done them this favor of coming back, but maybe some ownership stake in the Cardinals eventually. And really, he only agreed to come back as a consultant and really just take a look at where everything was. And he went out there and watched the practices, watched everything that was happening, and was like, they are not ready for this season. I have work to do. And he came in, and it was like he never left. It changed everything. Carroll with the NFC Defensive Player of the Year, 5 tackles of the week. 5 tackles and 3 sacks is huge. That's like really good. Really good. Currently leading the league, tied for the league lead for sacks. Man, look at that right edge go. That's why I traded for him. I mean, it's going to be even worse next year. Like, everybody is aware of that, right? Like, it's going to be even harder next year. My amazing coaching staff that I've had for my entire career. It's my 14th season as head coach. I've won 4 Super Bowls. I'd like to win another. I don't know if we can with an 81 rated defense, but they have not performed like an 81 rated defense. We are currently second in the entire league after 2 games in defensive rating and points per game. We are playing incredible on the defensive end. We are in the 3rd best rated offense, 4th best rated passing offense. We look good. I'll tell you that. We look good. his first season as a Cardinal had 3 touchdowns. He's never had more than 1 in a single season in his whole career. In 1 game, he had 3. I almost had more passing yards than he's ever had in a single season in 1 game. You want me to stop what I'm doing and make you food? Yes. I got you. I'll turn it off. Alright, we are not going to play this game. I will see y'all later. Thank you for everybody to watch.